going to do the old down on one knee job, are you?
What?
You know, when you ask Marcy to marry you.
Shh, don't let us know before she does.
What you tell me for, then?
Right.
Hi, love.
You're only mate, have you? And I want some advice. I've never asked anyone to marry me before. You have. What if she turns me down?
Then you're going to feel gutted, aren't you? Like you've never felt before.
Well, thanks very much.
You asked.
What's up?
You'll see in about 2 minutes. Anyway, look, you must have some idea of what she's going to say when you ask her.
Well, I think so, but I don't know. She might have changed her mind, mightn't she? I haven't got a clue.
You're going to have to do something a bit special, aren't you?
Like what?
Well, I don't know, Sinbad. Something that tells her how you feel about it. Look, it's a big moment for both of you, isn't it? Hey, hey, a big moment, so make it memorable.
I was thinking of asking her out for a meal.
Well, that's it. That's the extent of your imagination, is it, eh? Make it a mega Valentine's Day. Show her how you feel with some sort of, I don't know, significant gesture. God. Look, and don't ask me, because I've got problems of my own. Which, with the luck, I might just start solving.
You're incredible, you are.
Listen, that's the way to do it. The women, they love the grand gesture, I'm telling you. And don't ask. You know, I know someone who deals in flowers, so they owe me a favour, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what a romantic person you are.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that is the way to do it, mate.
Hi. Any news from your elusive brother Hugh?
I don't know. Been wearing my finger out dialing. Let's just forget about it for now and have some lunch.
Good idea. Have you cooked anything? And anything has to be better than school dinners.
I'm making sandwiches. And we can have a pot of tea. You sit yourself down and I shall wait upon you.
Oh, thank you. That is much appreciated.
You had a good morning?
Nice and quiet for a change. The mural's looking good.
Free from vandalism?
Yes, thank goodness. I really think in the end it was worth all the effort. The kids are pleased too, and they'll protect it. Has David Hurst been in touch?
No. Bit of a puzzler, that. He was so desperate to get his money yesterday, I half expected him to be on the doorstep this morning when you left for work.
You're still convinced he's genuine, are you?
I was yesterday. But where is he today? He wasn't a stay, wasn't he?
Terrible. But there's nothing you can do until we manage to contact Hugh and Jane.
Yeah. I've been thinking about that. What if something's happened to them?
We'd have heard, surely.
Oh. Suppose, and I'm not being silly about this, but suppose something's happened to them and they're in the villa and they can't get to the phone for some reason or other.
It's a bit, I don't know, a bit far-fetched, isn't it?
I don't know. From what you see on the television and reading the newspapers, it's a bit of a dodgy area. Cost of the old crime and all that.
No. I still think there's a plausible explanation for it all.
If only there was an alternative number to try, like a neighbour who could go round.
I suppose we could...
What?
No, it's a silly idea.
Well, you've got to say it now.
The police. The Spanish police, I mean.
That's a bit drastic, isn't it? But on the other hand, if Hugh and Jane are lying on the floor there and are in need of help...
Why don't we set a time? And if you haven't managed to contact him by then, we'll get in touch with the appropriate authorities.
That's a good idea. How long do you think we should give it?
We can't leave it too long. What about when I come home from school this afternoon?
Good idea.
Why did you bring Billy's jacket to school with you this morning? Shh. Because my dad was still around when it came out of the house this morning. He doesn't know who the jacket belongs to. He thinks it's a mate of Owen's.
Wish I was a mate of Owen's.
Behave. Oh, can we have something to eat before we go back? I'm starving. Come on. What are you doing here?
I've come for my jacket. My dad thinks I've sold it. I thought I'd better collect it in person or I'd never get it back. I followed you home.
Come on, let's get out of here in case anybody comes back. Or we can have something to eat. You said everyone was out of work. Come on, please. I want to make sure.
We've got one of these. And one for the garage. We couldn't find one for the telly one night, so we had to watch the garage doors go up and down till it was time for bed.
Come on, we'll buy some at the trading post.
There's no rush. Let's use a few of these before we go back.
Get out. Oh, come on, we better go before she goes running over to the Harrisons. They only live across the road. Oh, my God, it's me dad. It is. Get up, Billy. Put those things away.
What's going on, Casey? Why are you lot at school?
I just had to nip home for something.
What was that?
A book.
And where is it then, this book?
I don't know. It must have been at school all the time.
Oh, that's very funny, that. Come on, what's going on here?
Just what I said. We'll see you back there, Casey. No, I'm coming with you now.
Hang on, son. What are you doing wearing that jacket?
It's mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
And who are you?
Billy Duncan.
You the one that rang her yesterday for that, Casey?
Yeah, I bought my jacket. I wanted it back.
What was it doing there in the first place?
I just forgot it.
When was this lad there to leave his jacket?
A few days ago.
When I was away. When I was away, Katie. Do you know what he's got in his pockets? Right, you two, get out. I never want to see you in this house again. Go on. You stay there. You've got a little bit of explaining to do. Right. From the beginning.
I don't know what you're making a big fuss over. Somebody called round and forgot the jacket, that's all. You were all right about it when you thought it was Owen's, mate.
Owen lied to me. And I'll have a word with him about that. His friends are his business. Your friends are my business.
Why?
Because you're 15 years of age. And when a lad the same age as you leaves his jacket here with those things in the pockets, I want to know what's going on when I'm not here. Have you been messing around with him?
No, I haven't.
I'm going to check with Siobhan's family to see if you really stayed there the weekend. It's beginning to look like a pack of lies to me.
Oh, no, Dad. Please don't.
Why? Save myself the bother, can I? Because you didn't stay there, did you? You stayed there with that lad, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Don't lie to me, Katie. Don't make things worse than what they are.
He didn't stay here. I didn't stay here.
Then just where the hell did you stay?
Across the road at the Addisons.
At the Addisons? What's all this got to do with them?
Well, Leanne was going to have a party, and then it fell through because Mum and Dad weren't going out, and I said that...
And you said, come round to ours. Me dad's away. He trusts me. He'd never dream I'd take advantage of him.
Oh, no, it wasn't like that. They talked me into it. I didn't want to do it.
Ah, none of your fault, was it? A wild party takes place in this house. Probably everybody on the close knew about it except me. And it's none of your fault. I'm going to have a word with Miss Addison about this.
Oh, no. Oh, please don't, Dad.
Why? Because you didn't stay there either, did you? Was she the first person you could think of as an excuse?
I did stay there.
Then why didn't she tell me that the other day when I was talking to her?
Because she promised she wouldn't, because she knew it'd get me into trouble.
Oh? Well, it seems to me she's going way beyond her duties as a deputy headmistress when she's encouraging kids to lie to their parents. I'm going to have a word with her.
Oh, no, Dad. Oh, please don't go into a temper. She came over and helped me get people out of the house when it got a bit loud. She only tried to help me. Have a cup of tea or something and calm down before you do anything. Please, Dad.
You've lied to me. Owen's lied to me. And now your deputy headmistress has lied to me. It's going to take more than a cup of tea, Katie, to calm me down. I want to know exactly what went on here.
Smile, dear. Hey, listen. Shall we ask him?
Ask Dad what?
We were thinking, being that the kids have been let off school today, what's it called? A training day, and it's near half-term anyway. We were wondering whether they might be allowed to come up to the Lake District with us just for a couple of days.
Ben, you should have talked to me first about this.
Why can't we go, Dad?
Because you've only got the one day off school, son. You can't afford to miss any more. I'm sorry, son, but not this time.
Sorry to bother you, Mick. I've asked someone to call me back here. I didn't think you'd mind.
Oh, you're all right, mate.
Ah, yeah, all right.
Mick, they'd be having an education in the Lake District, you know, nature...
I'm sorry, Ben, but it wouldn't be very responsible of me now, would it?
It would be a break for you as well, wouldn't it? They've set their little hearts on it.
Well, their hopes shouldn't have been raised. You should have talked to me first about it.
You're right. Mick's right, Rachel. I'm so sorry. We got carried away. We were all having such a great time.
Why can't we go, Dad?
Because it's not the right time, son. When it's half-term, we'll go somewhere for a few days.
Where to, Dad?
I don't know. We'll think of somewhere. But don't mind me, son, because Daddy's got some work to do.
Come on, leave your dad alone. He's got a lot to do.
I'm so sorry. I feel awful. We just never thought.
It's all right, Ben. No order.
But how can we go to the lakes now and enjoy ourselves without the kids?
Ben, they're not going.
I'm not trying to persuade you, Mick. I said you were right, and you are.
I don't think we should go, Ben. Not yet.
You're right, love. We'll stay a little longer and take the kids off your hands.
Look, there's no need for that. You two go and enjoy yourself.
Oh, don't worry about us. It's a holiday for us being round here. And we could take them away on a little holiday soon to give you a real break.
And next time we'll ask properly. We'll talk to you.
Hello? Yeah. Oh, great. Great. Oh, thanks very much, mate. Yeah. I'll see you later then. Thanks. See ya. Ta-ra.
All right, Frank. How's it going?
All right, lad. Sounds a pound on you.
Plodding on, mate.
Is your wife in, please? I'd like a word.
I'm sorry, mate. She's just gone back to school. Anything I can do?
No, not really. Well, yet there is. You must know what's going on if our Casey stayed here.
Frank, I'm going to have to let Barbara explain about that. But don't worry. Everything was all right in the end.
Don't worry. When I think our Katie's staying with her mates and she's sleeping over here.
Frank, can you give me a minute? I've been trying to get hold of my brother in Spain for the last few days, and I think there's something wrong. Very wrong. I think these blokes might be the police with some news.
I'll have a word with Barbara later. Hope your news isn't too bad. Mr. Harrison.
Yeah? Is it about Hugh, my brother?
I'm afraid it is. We need to talk to you, Mr. Harrison.
You better come inside then.
Walk quietly, don't run, Tooby.
Too, miss?
Tooby or not Tooby, that is the question. Oh, hello, Mr. Rogers. Looking for Katie?
No, Mrs. Harrison. I found Katie. It's you I want to see.
I think you better come through to my office.
No, thanks. This won't take long. I just want to know what you're doing encouraging kids to lie to the parents. Why didn't you tell me what went on while I was away? I only found out by accident because some kid left his jacket in our house with condoms in the pockets. Condoms!
I can explain the reasons for my behaviour, and I would appreciate it if you would come to my office, Mr. Rogers.
David Hurst only called round here yesterday. That was the first I'd heard of it. I can't just hand over £3,500 to you just like that, without speaking to my brother first. He was the one that ran the financial side of the company.
I appreciate your position, sir, but I must ask you to appreciate mine. We're debt collectors hired by Mr. Hurst. We're here to collect £3,500 cash or goods which I value to be to that effect.
You can't just walk into my house and start taking my furniture away.
You invited me into your house, sir, and we're only here to collect goods covering your debt, that and no more, and you'll be given receipts for all goods that are taken.
And you expect me to stand here and watch it happen, do you?
I expect you to be annoyed, possibly angry. But as a sensible man, I expect you to stay within the law and follow the right procedure.
The right procedure? You stand there, cool and calm, and tell me you're taking my belongings away?
Yes, sir, to the value of £3,500. Unless you can produce the cash, and then there's no problem.
Of course I can't produce the cash. Look, I need to speak to David Hurst. Surely he can't know what's going on here.
He does, sir. His instructions were very clear. Now, we'll be out of here as quickly as possible, and you'll be given receipts for all goods that are taken.
Like hell I will. There's a policeman lives next door. I'll see what he's got to say about
I
this.
don't think it would be a good idea to seek his advice, Mr. Harrison.
Just don't take anything until I get back.
We won't, sir.
Please sit down, Mr. Rogers. I'm sure it isn't nearly as bad as you think.
You should have told me what happened, instead of me being the last to know and finding out by accident.
I followed my instinct. And I thought it best to keep Katie's confidence. It wasn't her fault. She needed help, and I gave it.
Well, I would have expected somebody in your position to know better.
She needed help, and it was fortunate I was there. Telling you immediately would have only inflamed the situation. I didn't want to interfere.
But what do you know about bringing a kid up on your own? Don't you think it's hard enough without encouraging him to be sneaky?
Oh, you think you have all the answers, do you? Do you think it's behaving responsibly, barging into school and letting Katie see you? Never heard of the word discretion, Mr. Rogers?
All right, but I still know what's best for my daughter.
Talk to her. I think it's wrong. Your main priority is the fact that you didn't find out.
I wasn't there for her to turn to, was I?
Exactly. I'm sorry, Mr. Rogers. I was just stating the facts.
Yeah, I know you were. Thanks for your time.
All right. What's going on then?
I'm Norman Howells of Full Guard Security. I'm here to collect a debt of £3,500 owed to my client, David Hurst, PLC. My instructions are to recover cash or goods to the value of. And you are?
PC Rod Corkle.
May I see your warrant card? It's always good procedure to have everything up front in these situations.
I haven't got it with me.
What does it matter about a warrant card? He's a policeman. Just tell him they can't take away my things, Rod.
Just give us a minute to read this, will you, John? Do you owe them?
Possibly, yes.
You'll find it all in order. But I must say you could be getting yourself into trouble interfering if you're not, in fact, a police officer.
He is a policeman. But for goodness sake, Rod, just nip next door and get your warrant card. Then perhaps they'll treat you seriously.
I would feel happier knowing who I'm dealing with.
See?
It seems to be a civil matter. If you do owe them, I can't do anything about it.
You must be the first police officer I've come across who's been reluctant to show their warrant card.
Rod, this can't be right, surely.
Thank you, officer.
He is a police officer, and you're not taking my things out of here.
Let's be civilized about this.
All right, I'll just have to accept what you say. I'll give you a cheque for the money, and I'll have to sort it out with my brother at a later date.
I'm sorry, Mr. Harrison. Cash or goods, no checks.
Oh, come on. Give me a break.
Matt! I've been looking for you.
And?
Well, I want to ask you something.
Go on then.
I want to take you out for a meal.
Oh, great. Where to?
Well, that's a surprise.
Oh, good. I like surprises.
Good.
You wouldn't have had to have sent me a Valentine's card, would you?
Valentine card, me? No.
Oh, it's a pity that. It was a nice one. £3.99.
Oh, I didn't need the price on it. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll see you in about an hour then, all right?
Early, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's a bit special.
Great. Can't wait.
See you later.
See ya.
Hello, Frank. You all right?
No, you?
Oh, Cloud9 and Rising, mate.
Off your head, Sinbad.
Well, I recommend it, mate.
Hi.
Hiya.
Started selling flowers?
No, receiving them. Valentine's Day. I've got a secret admirer. Hey, it's not you, is it?
I didn't know it was Valentine's Day.
Oh, isn't that sad?
Nah. It's all commercial nonsense anyway.
No, it's not. It's lovely. Come here. There. Now you know it's Valentine's Day.
Oh, no, not the television.
What's going on there? Dunno. Looks like they haven't paid the poll tax for repossession. So you're coming in then? Nah, I don't fancy facing your dad again. And you're all right then, ciao. All right, ciao.
Why are we here?
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to be a bit different. Something you'd remember.
Oh, it's a beautiful restaurant. Won't forget this in a hurry.
Time to go outside.
I'm finished. Where are we going?
Trust me. I hope I've got this right, otherwise I'll be 2 feet tall and I'll end up crawling over.
What are you talking about?
You'll soon see. Never been this scared in all my life.
What a day I've had. What have you been doing?
I've been trying to persuade two very fit and potentially dangerous men not to remove our furniture.
We've been burgled.
I think you better sit down. Until you can find somewhere to sit. There were a couple of debt collectors sent by David Hurst.
You must be... You're not joking, are you?
We need to speak to Hugh, and soon.
Yes. Well, can they do this?
Apparently so. And our friendly neighbourhood policeman was about as useful as that lamppost outside.
I can't believe it.
Well, you better believe it, Barbara. I think you could say we're well and truly in a bit of a pickle. At last. Hello, Hugh. It's me, John. Look what...
What's the matter?
He's hung up on me. It was Hugh. I told him it was me and he hung up. What the hell's going on?
Why are we here?
Yeah.
Spoiled everything.
How do you mean, Mass? I mean, I only thought, like...
You've only spoiled everything because of this. It's Valentine's Day. It's a leap year. I was going to ask you to marry me.
Just say yes.
Yes! How did you manage this?
Well, I cleaned a couple of the players' windows.
You shouldn't have gone to school. You made me look absolutely stupid as well as yourself.
Don't you be getting on to me, young lady. You're well in the wrong.
It wasn't my fault.
Now, I don't know what happened at that so-called party, but I know one thing, that Leanna's a bad influence on you, and I don't want you to see it again.
Oh, so you don't want me to go to school, then, eh?
You know what I mean. And anyway, I don't think you're going anywhere, not for a long time.
Oh, yeah, I am. And I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going to see my mum, and I might just decide to live with her.
Katie.
Yeah, well, my mum would have understood. She'd have trusted me. I can't live here if my own dad doesn't trust me.
Katie. No need for that, love. We can talk about it.
Tom tells a relieved Sally that it's impossible to get pregnant as the result of a kiss. Phew! In Home and Away, coming up after the break.